Welcome to YOLO Texas, and this is our team of traveling Texans. Ride shotgun with us as we visit breathtaking views.
Trips like this are the reason I love Texas.
Viva Terlingua!
Check out heart-racing attractions. And taste mouth-watering foods this great state has to offer.
Just dig in. Now, this isn't your normal baked potato.
That is perfection.
Why, you ask? Well, to simply put it,
YOLO!
you only live once, Texas. Hey y'all, and welcome to YOLO Texas, your 30-minute travel show highlighting everything Texas has to offer. I'm your host, AC, and on this episode, we are indulging in all of the holiday activities that October has to offer. We'll play dress up and get our fantasy on at the annual Texas Renaissance Festival. There will be plenty of pints of good cheer there, but we will also wet our whistle at 12 Fox Beer in Dripping Springs. But first, it has a new name, yet the haunts are still the same. Visiting Six Flags Fiesta Texas during the holidays is a popular tradition in San Antonio, and this year is no different, with scare zones and thrilling rides all dedicated to the fall holiday season. So join YOLO Texas co-host Jill to Six Flags Fiesta Texas for the annual Hallowfest Spooktacular.
Every year, Six Flags Fiesta Texas tries to make the park a little more spooky than the year before. And this year might be their scariest yet, because if you're not ready, you might end up in a scare zone without any warning. Here at YOLO Texas, it's a tradition to make it out to Six Flags during the Halloween season. In 2017, AC was the first one to get spooked. Then Ariel got in on the fun. And last year, Kyle tried to take a crack at it.
Ghouls! You ghouls!
So now it's my turn for Six Flags' all-new Halloween event, Hallowfest. And to get the inside scoop on the park's latest seasonal attraction, I met up with Ron McKenzie. Ron, I'm so excited to be here at Six Flags Fiesta Texas. This is my first Hallowfest.
Welcome.
Thank you. First, I heard you have some decorations
Well, we
for
do
me.
have a couple of new themes for our Hallowfest event this year. One is we're asking everybody to mask up. So we have our very own theme, Six Flags Fiesta Texas Jack-o'-lantern mask, which matches your shirt.
Yes, it does.
We had no idea that was happening. And the other thing is we want everybody to Halloween safely. So this is a great way to get started Halloweening safely at Fiesta Texas.
I love it so much, I'm gonna put it on right now. We did not plan this at all.
We did not.
But it just happens to match my
It was
outfit.
not at all rehearsed.
So now that I'm all masked up, what is the biggest difference between years past and Hallowfest this year?
Well, we know our guests love our Halloween event, and we wanted to do everything we could to make sure that it could happen for them. So we created Hallowfest, which is going to feature 4 scare zones in the park, including an all-new one called Fear Acres.
Ooh.
The monsters and zombies will still be there, but they're going to be more socially distanced, obviously, from some of our guests, to scare you still, but make sure that we do everything safely.
I love that. What can people expect from these scare zones?
These scare zones are going to have amazing props and decor, things that come out of nowhere. Maybe not necessarily zombies and monsters, but other things that are going to startle you and scare you as you make your way through the streets, especially at the dark, after 7 o'clock when the monsters come out.
So the monsters are still coming out.
They're still coming out.
What are some of the activities I can do other than the scare zones?
We have all of our amazing rides, first of all, which are a lot of fun and exciting during the day, and you can certainly come ride them during the day, but they're even more fun and thrilling at night as well. We also have some great Hallowfest themed shows.
Ooh.
Our Teatro show, which is kind of a fun, kitschy, exciting, energetic Halloween themed show. We've got our Wicked Max 2 and our Sundance Theater, which is a high-energy rock and roll style show. We also do some very cool food items in and around each of our themed events. So for Hallowfest, it's absolutely going to happen. First of all, for you pumpkin spice fans, we have pumpkin spice funnel cakes.
Yes!
For those of you who like to be a little bit more spicy, we have some zombie nachos.
Ooh, okay.
And if you've got a sweet tooth, we have worms and dirt pudding. And then to conclude in the evening, every night, during Saturdays during Hallowfest, we'll be doing our frightful finale, which is a fireworks, laser, and pyrotechnic themed show that's all Hallowfest oriented.
Oh, I'm excited. Let's go. Let's go get scared.
Let's go get scared.
This is my worst nightmare right here. This is why I'm not going to sleep tonight. Okay, it's 6:59, which means in 1 minute, the creatures from your worst nightmares are about to be unleashed. So if you're not ready, they're coming for you. Oh my God. What is that guy? Okay, so I just burned 1,000,000 calories screaming my head off, and now I'm ready to eat. I have my eye on the Churro Bloody Sundae. Let's start with this. Super sweet. Strawberry, whipped cream, sprinkles. I'm glad we started with this. Who says you can't have dessert first? Sriracha chicken. Look at this. Definitely has a kick to it. I can taste the sriracha, the sriracha. I also have my eye on these nachos. These look really good. These are the zombie taki nachos. A little crunchy, a little salty. This is a perfect snack. Worms and dirt is always a favorite. Now, I think I'm ready for round 2 of the scare zone. Let's go. Don't get too close. We've had a spooky good time here at Hallowfest, a full day of food, frights, and fun for everyone in the family. And we get to cap it off with a frightful finale fireworks show.
Start planning your Halloween outing now by visiting the link below for park information. Next on YOLO Texas, we are heading to Dripping Springs for a pint or two, or dare I say 12, at 12 Fox Beer. That's next. Hey y'all, welcome back to YOLO Texas. Okay, Austin roots are heavily entrenched in its German settlement past, so why not learn from heritage by incorporating the country and its fondness for beer? That's what 12 Fox Beer Company has done by using a single source malt approach. The brewery gives their pints a smooth sip from beginning to end, embracing family, country, and of course, great beer. So tag along with Ariel to Dripping Springs.
Located just minutes west of Austin, Dripping Springs has many titles, such as the wedding capital of Texas and the gateway to the hill country. But with over 35 wineries, breweries, and distilleries, this Texas town is truly a unique beverage destination.
All right, y'all, let me start by asking you a question. Are you on the search for some high-end craft beer? Well, if you are, you can put a stop to that search right now because we are here at 12 Fox Beer Company, where great beer is a way of life.
This brewery is veteran-owned and was started on the foundation of a friendship dating back to 1994.
So it's one of those kind of stories that started eons ago, it seems like. My partner and I met in basic training. We got stationed at Fort Hood together. Bosnia kicked off, so we got orders to go to Germany. So land of the beer. So while we were stationed in Germany for the 3 years, then we really fell in love with German beers. Next thing you know, it's been 10 or 15 years, and we find each other on social media again. Well, Aerin moved to the Vegas area, started his hobby of brewing beer. Phenomenal beer, best beer I've had in America. And long story short, I finally just said, look, I know how to build stuff and you know how to brew stuff. But if you move to Texas, we can do a brewery.
Yeah.
And so he shook my hand. That was the start of it.
That was it.
That was it. So my job is to create the cool atmosphere, and then his job is to produce that great beer to keep you here,
Yes.
right?
You've had this beer in Germany. It's here now in Texas.
Yes.
How do people get it?
You have to come here.
You have to come here to 12 Fox.
So we want them to experience the atmosphere, We do a rotation of food trucks. Friday, Saturdays, we'll do live music out here for 2 or 3 hours. We want people to come here. We want them to experience.
It's like the perfect hangout spot.
Yeah.
Well, we're here right now, and I'm ready to try some of your beer.
All right.
Yes, so let's get to it. Let's start tasting.
And who better to walk us through the tasting than the man behind the beer?
You are the mastermind behind what is in these glasses.
One would receive that.
One would receive that. All right, let's go ahead.
Yeah, let's talk about it, right? Yeah, so this is Your Shout, Mate, which is our Australian sparkling ale. So with this beer, it's super light. You're gonna have a little bit of a grassy flavor to it because it's 100% Pils malt.
And I could taste that fruitiness in there.
Yeah, and it's just a hint of it. It's not overpowering, it's not taking over the beer.
Yes, this is my beer. If you
Right.
if you like champagne or something sparkly or bubbly, this is the beer that
Yeah, something that's highly carbonated, something that's gonna be super light and refreshing.
Can you tell I like it? Keep sipping on it.
All right, awesome. The next one is our Hefe. So the Hefe is gonna be a wheat beer.
Okay.
It's going to be used with Weihenstephaner yeast, so you're going to get a little bit of a banana and spice and clove up there, but you're going to get slickness on the tongue from the wheat.
I can taste that banana.
So it's quite different, right?
Very different.
And that's all from the yeast
I almost
esters.
feel like this is more fruity. I kind of like this a little more. I do like this more.
The next one is our Helles. This is our light German lager. It's going to have a nice little sweetness in the finish, but enough hops to balance the beer.
That is much more like a beer.
It's a beer.
It's a
right?
beer.
Yeah.
You have like one of the best jobs ever. You get to taste beer all the time.
Right, yeah. One would think.
And then the very last beer on this flight is a bit darker.
Yep, this is our Negro Sombrero. This is our, if you don't roll the R's, it's not even fun to say. A whole bunch more flavor. So you're gonna have like that liquid butter toast flavor.
Liquid butter toast. All right, here we go. Woo! That is good. Is this a lot stronger than the other ones that I've had?
No, actually.
No?
So this is only 5.3.
This is only 5.3.
But the flavor profile would make
like
you
an
appear that it would be stronger.
It's a huge
in alcohol.
explosion of flavor.
Yeah.
You and Joe have created just an amazing place and just some great, amazing beer.
Yeah, and you know, great beer, extension of our backyard, and just where people can just come and hang out and enjoy music, eat some good food, and drink some great beer.
All right, y'all, I've had a great time. Make sure to plan a trip to 12 Fox Beer Company in Dripping Springs. I'm gonna enjoy this beer. So prost, y'all.
For tour and beer tasting information, check out the brewery's website at 12foxbeer.com. Hear ye, hear ye! The Texas Renaissance Festival has brought their fantasy-inspired experience back to the Lone Star State, and we're exploring every step of the grounds. That's next when YOLO Texas returns. Keep up with all things YOLO Texas and find out where we're off to next by following along every journey through Instagram. Hey y'all, welcome back to YOLO Texas. So every year, 55 acres of land on Todd Mission is renovated into an enchanting land of costume guests in medieval garb for an international themed entertainment and of course, for jousting. This is the Texas Renaissance Festival, the biggest of its kind in the whole entire world, and it is the season to celebrate. So join YOLO Texas co-host Tessa to the 16th century themed festival to get lost in the land of kings, queens, and other fanciful delights.
We're on the grounds of a very magical location. The lords and ladies of the Texas Renaissance Festival have invited us once again. So let's go see what's new at the nation's largest Renaissance theme park.
Fun starts on the other side of the gate.
Today we're opening our 46th season of the Texas Renaissance Festival, which is the largest Renaissance festival in the nation. Today we are going to be heading over to our expansion area where we have a new pirate museum, we have a new stage with washing well wenches on it. But first, I think we need to get you changed into some proper attire for the day.
Okay.
I just got to Whimsy's Muse and I'm so excited to get fitted for my costume. Let's go check it out. So I'm a princess? Are y'all ready? I'm in costume and now it's time for a breakfast fit for a medieval princess. So I have my Scotch egg and this is Renaissance time, so there's no silverware. I'm just gonna dig in.
We have foods from all around the world here at the Renaissance Festival. Every area has different kinds of foods.
Cheesecake on a stick, I've literally never heard of this before.
From England to Spain, Italy, Germany, Poland.
Bourbon, of course, is American whiskey, and it's been declared as a national drink of America. So this is Buffalo Trace from Kentucky. 95% of the world's bourbon is still made in Kentucky.
Add my Scotch egg breakfast, my bourbon whiskey, ready to take on the day. Huzzah!
Today we are going to be heading over to our expansion area where we have a new pirate museum. We have an escape room called Harry Potter's Escape Room.
Look, I found something. Sorcery Omen signal device, right there. Patent pending, operating instructions.
We have a new tower slide and we have new shops which you can go check out and shop to your heart's delight.
This is actually a blade made by a company called Windless Steel.
Wow.
We recommend it because it's a forged high carbon steel.
This tells me you're very adaptable to change. I would even say sometimes you like change.
All right, guys, this is the head game. So you take a head and you shoot it like a basketball. Medieval times were wild.
Oh my gosh, I did it! What? Stay right there. More from the Texas Renaissance Festival after the break. Hey y'all, welcome back to YOLO Texas, where Tessa is taking a step back in medieval times at the annual Texas Renaissance Festival.
You guys, I was invited to ride behind the king and queen on my own rickshaw. Are you guys ready for this? Ah, I'm so excited. Get on.
So every day when the clock strikes 12, the crowd is introduced to the king and queen along with their visiting courts.
All right, guys, so we are at the joust right now. It's about to begin. I'm sitting on the German section, and I have a pretty good feeling about our side, so. Of Germany. Tell me about your game plan going into this fight. I saw you guys and you were incredible.
Jawohl, ja. I went in, I went to Hagen, I slashed him, and I bashed him until they blood bail. We've been training for years since I looked tough. And now we have some cakes.
Yes, go celebrate.
Yes!
Well, you were so great out there. It was so exciting to see. So, huzzah!
Huzzah! Ja, Deutschland!
I'm at the Wormwood Public House. Now this is the only craft cocktail bar on the property. The vibe is pretty cool. They have burlesque shows and this cocktail looks pretty delicious. Cheers. There truly is something for everyone here at the Texas Renaissance Festival. From the food, art, entertaining acts, and enthusiastic shows, it's worth packing up the family and bringing them to this medieval land. There's nothing better than finishing our packed day at RenFest than with some royal fireworks. Thank you so much to all of the enchanted lords and ladies for making YOLO Texas feel so welcome. Bye, y'all.
For more information on the magic that you saw today, head on over to texrenfest.com. All right, y'all, that is a wrap for today. We hope you enjoyed all of the holiday-themed experience on this week's episode. If you want more travel ideas, we have plenty of them on our website at YOLOTX.com, or just follow us across all social media platforms for additional content and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Until next time, remember, it is a big world, so get out there and explore it. You know what they say, you only live once, Texas. Stay safe, y'all.